I am beyond pissed right now. Charlie Kirk was shot at the Utah Valley University, and there are people on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram that are saluting and praising that this man was shot. This man has a wife and children, and yet because he talks on podcasts about the conservative side and being a Republican, the shooter, an old man with a rifle, shot him when Kirk has done nothing but say his side of the debate. I am fuming right now. I am tired of people living in fear. Yesterday, we just talked about the Ukrainian woman being stabbed multiple times and bleeding out, and nobody was protecting her. And then you got Charlie Kirk stating his piece, debating, trying to fight for Americans again. And yet he is shot because his views. I am beyond pissed right now. I'm not going to ask for subscribes. I'm not going to ask for comments. If you want to put comments down below, you can go ahead. We're going to be watching this recount of a terrifying moment that Charlie Kirk was shot. We're not showing the actual impact. We're not showing what happened. I've watched it online on Twitter. I am beyond pissed right now. I am praying for him. I am praying for his family. And then there's people that are on Facebook that are like saluting and praising that he was shot. What kind of person are you? If somebody on the other side was shot, I wouldn't sit there and boast about it. The people that are online that are like, "Oh, yes, you deserve it. You're evil. I'm sorry. You are evil. If you are gloating about somebody being shot and possibly killed, as of right now that I know of, it's not good right now. The way that I see it is either he was either shot in his chest or his neck. I don't know exactly for sure, but there was a lot of B word. B-L-O-O-D. But let's take a look at this clip. This world is doomed. I'm telling you, this world is doomed.
Today was actually the start of his American comeback tour. He was kicking that off today at Utah Valley University, and he's become famous online for when he does these. These are when he sets those tables up and has his Prove Me Wrong table.
And has a debate. You don't bring weapons to a debate. You talk.
We've seen Charlie Kirk be so willing to debate anybody, anywhere, anytime in a common professional manner and talk about any topics that sometimes are a little uncomfortable for people. So he was kicking that off at Utah Valley University today. We've got Jason Chaffetz on the phone. Jason, we were reading some of your social media posts. You were there. You witnessed this. What happened?
Well, it's a good crowd. A lot of people were
huge crowd
chanting his name. I was there. My daughter was there. Son-in-law was there. My wife was.
There's kids. Children were there, and they're witnessing this.
There. I mean, Charlie Kirk coming to town. We were excited, and people were there, and there were lots of them. And he came out. He was throwing hats, riling up the crowd. He took his first question, which was
gang violence.
I have to catch my breath trying to run into the house here.
And school shootings.
He took a first question, which was a religious question. And then he got to the second question, which was about 30 minutes into his presentation, 2:30 local time. And the question was about transgender shooters, mass killings, versus people that weren't transgender. And when that happened, when that question came out, and he's going to have the interaction, one shot, I was watching Charlie. I can't say that I saw blood. I
Oh,
can't
there
say that I
is.
saw him get hit, but I did see him.
And his security team was right on him. They said they stopped the bleeding, but he's critical right now.
Fall immediately backwards into his left. And I can just hope and pray that somehow he survived that.
Yes.
Oh my God, we're all praying. He's married to his wife, Erica, for 4 years now. Jason, obviously.
I'm so tired of people getting murdered and killed for nothing. You should be doing it regardless. And the reason why I feel for this guy is because of his family, his daughters.
So you're visibly and very emotional, obviously, having just witnessed this. Married to Erica for 4 years, 2 children, a son and a daughter. All we can do is pray right now until we get an update on what exactly happened here and his condition, although there are reports that he was ushered off by his security team and if shot, obviously hoping he's getting immediate medical help. There are obviously, Jason, starting to be some pictures emerging online of the moment when this happened. There are even some photos of him.
I'm telling you, if you have if you see it or start to watch it, warning. It pissed me off. I'm furious right now.
Man who was hauled off after this happened. So we're waiting on details and facts as this story develops. But we know Charlie. We've seen and heard from him many times over the years. He's been a very present conservative through the Trump movement, leading students. And to your point, Jason, you said he came to town. We came to listen. He has an enormous following and so many supporters that obviously would be praying for him right now, Jason.
Well, I traded text messages with him. I traded text messages with him ahead of time, and I said, hey, Charlie, I hope they get a chance to see you.
I wanted to meet him.
Our family would like to see you again, and we still want to see him again. So he said he was going to go for a few hours, and maybe we could see him afterwards. But gosh, it's just.
And the audacity for people to sit there and gloat that he was shot. You're sick. You're sick in the head. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it on here. I don't care if my YouTube channel gets taken away anymore. I'm so sick of people murdering other people. That's not what we're here for.
He's there doing the right thing, and it's so great to see all these 20-year-olds enthusiastic about politics in the world. And to have an open dialogue, and
Jason, Jason, I apologize. I don't want to cut you off, but we're getting some reaction in from California Governor Gavin Newsom. Remember,
don't even start with me.
He had Charlie Kirk on his podcast earlier this year. He says, "quote The attack on Charlie Kirk is disgusting, vile, and reprehensible. In the United States of America, we must reject political violence in every form." And Sandra, Jason,
we need to be rejecting political, religious, racial, sexist. Just because you don't agree doesn't give you the right to murder. You can agree to disagree, and that's it. Say your piece, but there is no reason for murder.
Just talking to you, I feel sick to my stomach right now.
I'm sick to my stomach.
With Charlie was back when I was covering the border, and he would just DM me on Twitter saying, "Hey, thank you for those reports. You're doing a great job down there. Keep in mind, he's got a wife and kids, young guy." I'm in shock at this news, Jason. After you heard that shot go off, what happened?
Hey, Bill, just let me jump in here. The FBI director has also just put up a statement on the Kirk shooting saying, quote, agents will be on the scene quickly, and the FBI stands in full support of the ongoing response on that campus. We're closely monitoring reports of a tragic shooting involving Charlie Kirk at Utah.
That's like making a joke about the Holocaust. That's like making a joke about God or Jesus being murdered. It's like making a joke about the Ukrainian woman dying. It's like making a joke about 9/11. It's like making a joke about every... I'm just so fed up with this country. I'm so fed up with this world.
Valley University Our thoughts are with Charlie, his loved ones, and everyone affected. Agents will be on the scene quickly, and the FBI stands in full support of the ongoing response and investigation. Also, the Secretary of the Department of War, Pete Hegseth, on Charlie Kirk, saying prayers for Kirk, an incredible Christian, American, and human being. May the healing hand of Jesus Christ be upon him. Still waiting on any details, Bill, to come in on his condition. Jason Chaffetz was with us, who was on site when this happened. And Jason, you said you couldn't identify blood, but you heard the shot and you saw him fall backwards when this happened. Please do explain further what you just saw happen.
Well, look, I'm guessing there were 2,000 people there or so, and ready to have a dialogue and listen to Charlie and, you know, take one, come all, to answer questions. I you know, in the, 45 minutes or so, you know, since it's happened, not even that long, 30 minutes since it's happened. You know, the question was, what about transgender shooters, mass shootings? And, but as soon as the shot rang out, everybody hit the deck.
Everybody ducked.
And then everybody started scattering and yelling and screaming, as you might imagine. And, you know, I went from watching Charlie Kirk to looking over to, you know, make sure our daughter and our son-in-law were okay. And everybody just was in disbelief and just scattered.
And then the shooter has been sitting there. I watched him get pulled away. It's an older guy. Shoot me is what he said. Shoot me. No, you're going to suffer. We need to do public you-know-whats. Make an example of these people that keep taking away people's lives. I'm so tired of it. Please, if you are religious or not, please pray for this man and his family. Please pray for the Ukrainian woman and her family. I'm just so done with this. What's next? I'm telling you, like I said before, the end is coming. Jesus is coming back. I'm telling you, get right with the Lord. Protect yourselves, protect your loved ones, your friends. Keep your head on a swivel. Protect your neighbors. Anybody, protect yourselves. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you guys in the next one.